Happy New Year, my gorgeous Libra. Happy New Year 2024. I really wish you all the best. So these readings are going to be for the whole of the year 2024. And of course that I am going to really be focusing on every month just a little bit. I'm going to be focused on those things, main things which are going to happen each month, which are going to be driving you forward. So when it comes to the actual 2024 in general, I'm so happy, I'm so excited, I'm super delighted when it comes to you, my gorgeous Libra, because the year 2024 it's bringing something so important to you. When I say it's bringing something so important to you, it's to do with your dream. It's to do with something which you have been waiting for an absolute ages. It's to do with something that you have been working on for an absolute ages. The year 2024, my gorgeous Libra, is bringing you a absolutely mind-blowing reward. Once you become aware of what exactly this reward is, you will know that most certainly your life is going to change. This year 2024, all I can say to you is, you're gonna find it mind-blowing in so many different ways, because it's a lot to do with a particular specific dream of yours coming true. This particular dream is going to change every single part of your reality in the best possible way. This dream of yours, which is going to become a reality, is going to make you feel alive every single day of your life, every single hour of your life, every single minute of your life, because you are entering probably the most important part of your spiritual journey. And that means that this is a lot to do with you having an ultimate change when it comes to your reality in general, when it comes to your your immediate environment, for example. But also you will be able to do something really specific, something which you are extremely passionate about, and something that makes you feel alive, as I said, every single day, every single minute of your life. It looks like not only your dream is going to come true when it comes to this year, my gorgeous Libra, but it also looks like that you are going to discover something very, very beautiful about yourself, and something very beautiful about the life in general, which you never knew existed, especially when it comes to you feeling such a strong passion towards something new, something brand new for the first time in your life. This in itself, it's really going to open your eyes, but it's also going to make you aware of mind-blowing possibilities you never knew existed, that you felt so passionate about. Oh my God. So my gorgeous Libra, let me just start with the month of January. So what is going to happen in January 2024? This is absolutely brilliant. First of all, the month of January is bringing you such an important message, and I'm so happy for you. This message that you are going to have right at the beginning of January, it's going to be absolutely everything. This message is going to make you feel so happy, because something bad, something negative, something very, very dark that was affecting you for a very long time, you will know that it's coming to an end. You will know that it came to an end. So this is why, it couldn't have happened at a better time. It's happening in January. It's brilliant, right at the beginning of the brand new year. Do you know in what mood this is going to put you, or in what mode this is going to put you, my gorgeous Libra? My goodness. And you're also finding number one here. It's the first month of the year, number one, January. So in spiritual terms, and when it comes to numerology, this is a very powerful number, especially when it comes to sorry, especially when it comes to us starting new things, starting something new or doing something which we've never done before. It's a lot to do when we tap into new dimensions, and this is exactly what you're going to do right now. The power of number 1 when it comes to numerology, when it comes to the first month of January, is just really kind of helping you to go with that particular flow in such a way where you really want to inspect more, investigate more, explore more, because you just do not know where this is all coming from. But when it comes to the power of number 1, it's like this inspiration, it's like kind of keep on inspiring you in a very unique and specific way. And this means that, the power of number 1 when it comes to numerology, it's going to reflect on you, and it does reflect on you, on people in such a way where you just come out of your comfort zone. You just come out of your shell. Do you know how important it's actually to do that? Because what you're going to be facing are really interesting things, and the things that you're going to be facing throughout the months of January, you need to come out of your comfort zone, because you're going to be dealing with certain things for the first time in your life. And once you find yourself out of your comfort zone, you're not worried like, oh, I might make a mistake, oh, maybe this is not the right thing for me, oh, what if things go wrong? No, baby, no. That's what this life is all about, my gorgeous Libra. This life is all about taking risks. We have to keep on taking risks. You have to keep on taking risks. And yes, it's not always going to work like superb. It's not always going to work perfectly. But the bottom line is we need to keep on taking risks, because if we don't know. We're never going to find out what's on the other side of this gorgeous, like a kind of spiritual wall that you have found yourself right in front, So to make that knock, it's basically to come out of your comfort zone. To come out of your comfort zone, you take a maybe risk that you wouldn't normally take. But if you don't take that risk, you will never find out what would have happened if you didn't take a risk in the first place. So this is why this is so important, my gorgeous Libra. Sorry, going back to the January, so you are going to get a very important message, okay? You are going to get a very important message, very important information right at the beginning of January, and you will know that something bad, negative, dark has come to an end. You're instantly going to feel elevated. You're instantly going to feel excited, but you really need to ground yourself and recenter yourself at that moment in time, so you don't forget, or you don't kind of avoid the fact that it's not only about you realizing that something bad has come to an end. The reason why you're going to feel happy is because you're going to feel so unrestricted again. So something is going to start suddenly developing really fast. It's to do with something accelerating, something developing really fast, and that in itself, it's a lot to do with a specific goal being near, my gorgeous Libra, and you will be aware of that. But you will also, you're going to find yourself in this flow, which is absolutely brilliant. But, my gorgeous Libra, what you need to understand, that you need to act now. You will know that this in itself and now is going to need to have an important step, okay? And when I say that you're going to feel, it's not only about negative energy coming to an end, but you feeling unrestricted. You see that word, unrestricted. You need to investigate and see what exactly, not that you need to investigate and see, but you need to you need to pay attention to this, the fact that you're now unrestricted. And this is something which is going to make you feel really happy. You're going to find yourself being unrestricted. Yes, what I wanted to say a minute ago, that when you find yourself unrestricted, you need to pay attention to, not investigate, but pay attention to, basically, you need to pay, once you find yourself unrestricted, you need to pay attention to what was kind of restricting you. And you need to pay attention to, once you find yourself unrestricted, you will know that there is something that you are going to be able to do. Act now. When you find yourself feeling so happy that now you're unrestricted from doing something really specific. This is why you're gonna feel happy. But you must not wait, you know what I mean, like for the next few months, because it's gonna be too late. You must not wait, for a whole month, because it may be too late. You must not wait for like a few days, because it may be too late. Okay, so do you get my drift? So when you become aware of the fact that you're unrestricted to do something really specific, then at that moment in time, my gorgeous Libra, we also need to understand that you need to act now. You need to act now. And what are you gonna need to act about? It's about you making the certain move and making the certain step, but you also, something is going to need more kind of training, something is going to need more exploration, and something is going to need more practice, something is going to need more consistency right now. And this is something that you weren't able to do before, because now you're going to become unrestricted. This is what you need to act with. There is something that you need to further explore. There is something that you need to further learn. There is something that you need to further gather, but it's to do with a specific knowledge indeed. So this is what you need to understand. Because it's not only about this, my gorgeous Libra, the month of January, this is fantastic, because it's like, this on one hand, it's going to make you feel really, really happy, because you are going to be able by the end of this month to start transforming a very specific goal into reality. Just remember, this is all going to be contributing. What I just said, this is all going to be contributing you, like my gorgeous Libra, transforming one specific idea and one specific goal into reality. This is to do with a skillful action. This is to do with something that was on your mind for absolute ages. This is to do with the beginning of the biggest change in your life. It is all happening right at the beginning of this year, where this is going to take you and how quick things are going to unfold and happen after this moment in time. The only word to describe this to you, my gorgeous Libra, it's going to be literally mind-blowing indeed. So this is what you need to understand. By the end of this month, you are going to start transforming the specific goal and idea into reality. And it's to do with a skillful action. It's to do with something that you really know how to do. This is to do with something that you're so passionate about, but then at the same time, you are going to become very, very confident about your power by the end of the month, because you are going to realize that you've got all the resources that you possibly need. Absolutely brilliant. So this is why when you become aware of the fact that you are going to be unrestricted about something, this is why you need to act immediately, because by acting immediately by the end of that very month, you're already going to start the process of transforming one specific goal and idea into reality. This is going to change your life, my gorgeous Libra. No pressure. Sorry. This is going to change your life, my gorgeous Libra. This is going to change your life indeed. So that's why I'm getting so excited here. I'm getting excited for you. And also, by the time you get to February, so what is going to happen in February, my gorgeous Libra? So when it comes to the actual February, I love it, because now, you are really going to realize that there is a one specific plan that you need to stick to. You need to stick to one specific plan when it comes to the month of February. It's to do with you finding yourself on just a little crossroads. And now, when you find yourself on the little crossroads, you need to pay attention to this. Something is going to be making you, something is going to be putting you off from the path that you're going to find yourself at. And you must not allow this to put you off. You're gonna feel like something is like a hard work. Oh no, something is like a hard work, but you need to stick to the plan. When it comes to the month of February, you need to stick to the plan. By you sticking to the plan, you're just gonna keep everything straightforward, simple and direct, but that, most importantly, it's going to bring a steady progress into your life. So when you find yourself on a little crossroads in February, just remember to keep on sticking to the plan, and you're not going to regret this whatsoever. And even more so, when it comes to the actual month of February, there is gonna be a very, very important conversation which you are going to have with somebody, very intense conversation, and you are going to be talking about something completely different. Okay, you're going to be talking about something your way of thinking is going to be completely different. So you're going to be talking about something really specific. That person is going to be talking about something specific, something really specific, but your way of thinking, it's gonna be so different, two completely different worlds apart. So you will be extremely passionate about something specific, and it's to do with things on the outside, and that person is gonna be really passionate about something really specific. Nothing is gonna be able to change your mind, and nothing is gonna be able to change this other person's mind, but it's one of those situations like to when you have to agree to disagree type of thing. It's going to be somebody nice in your life, but it's just going to be it's going to be about something that you're just not going to agree about whatsoever. So why is this important? Because this is how this conversation is going to start, so you're going to be able to recognize what to pay attention to, because towards the end of that conversation, you're going to end up talking about something completely different, my gorgeous Libra. Towards the end of conversation, you are going to have some kind of a new idea here, and when it comes to that new idea which you are going to have, that in itself, it's really kind of going to make you aware of the fact that what is kind of what you haven't been paying attention to when it comes to your life. And you're also going to realize like that there is something that needs more attention and care when it comes to your life as well. I know that this sounds really crazy, but then again, this is also going to be playing absolutely such an important role when it comes to your inner strengths, and when it comes to you discovering something else about yourself and something else about your life, something which is going to make your life so much more colorful and so much more so much more exciting. This conversation is going to be important because it's going to make you aware of the specific things that are missing in your life, and you will want to bring this into your life immediately. And it's important because this is to do with your soul, this is to do with your spirit, kind of like trying to make you to pay attention to the specific things that seem so tiny, so little and so insignificant, but then at the end of the day, these little things are gonna be part of an absolutely massive, huge difference in your life, in our lives, But then again, sometimes, it's just like it's almost impossible to notice because it depends what's going on in our lives, and it depends exactly what we are going through. So this is why this is going to be so important, my gorgeous Libra, indeed. The next month that I'm going to be talking about, it's going to be the month of March. Now, when it comes to the month of March, I really like this indeed. Do you know why? Because when it comes to the month of March, you are really going to I like this so much. There is, on one hand, bless your heart, this is always a good sign. There is some kind of a goodness which is going to come back to you. In the month of March, there is some kind of a karmic goodness which is going to come back to you. You are going to feel so happy. You're going to feel so good, but you're also going to feel so proud of yourself, my gorgeous Libra. You have been playing an absolutely out of this world mind-blowing role in somebody else's life. I love you so much. And it's to do with somebody who loves you so much. It's to do with somebody who love you to bits, and it's emotionally connected to you as well. You have done something so big for somebody that you probably have played more important role in one specific person's life that you can possibly imagine. And this is somebody who has a problem with them explaining themselves. This is somebody who has a problems, with their emotions. But when I say this is to do with somebody who has a problem with their emotions, this is to do with the person who doesn't explain their emotions properly, a type of thing. So every time when this person tries to express their emotions, it just probably comes out wrong, and they just feel uncomfortable doing this. And sometimes certain people are like that. There are loads of people like that, like really nice people, really beautiful people, but they just have a problem when it comes to them expressing their emotions towards somebody. They're like, oh, frozen, or I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes people are like that, but that doesn't mean that they're horrible. Sometimes certain people can come across like a very cold, but in fact they're absolutely boiling inside. I mean, really warm inside. You know what I mean? So it's to do with somebody who was like appreciating certain things that you have done for this particular person, but they just didn't kind of explain this or express themselves properly. But in March, somehow you will know that there is a goodness that it's actually going to come back to you, my gorgeous Libra, in March, and you are going to hear a really specific news and really specific message about somebody really particular, and this person is going to surprise you. There is a big surprise that it's coming from that particular person, and that particular person is gonna give you something that no one else can possibly give you. And what this person is going to give you, it's like, oh my God, it's gonna make you feel like unbelievably ecstatic, unbelievably happy, but it's more about how you're gonna feel deep inside. You're gonna realize something about your power and something about your strength on such a level where you're gonna realize something new about yourself. When it comes to your power, when you talk to people, when it comes to your healing energy, and when it comes to you realizing what a mind-blowing impact you can make on a certain people's life. And here you're gonna have a very, very interesting idea when it comes to that. Indeed. And when it comes to that particular idea, you're going to be thinking about taking that on the next level of your spiritual journey. You're going to be thinking about exploring the certain options connected to it. But this is again something which is going to come to you completely naturally, and it's going to make you feel making you feel really, really excited about what's to come, because this in itself, it's also going to start in the beginning of an important progress where you are very soon after that moment in time going to start connecting and reconnecting people that are very much so like you when it comes to specific things, when it comes to your spirituality. But also it's going to be the beginning of when very interesting people are in general going to start floating towards you right now. People there are very interesting people who are going to start entering your life, in March 2024. So this is why this is going to be so important indeed. But also, my gorgeous Libra, when it comes to the month of March, what you need to understand that you are going to find yourself working on a new project. You are going to find yourself, my gorgeous Libra, working on a new project, okay? The project that you're gonna find is to do with a new project, new venture. Okay, so the month of March, it's also bringing you a new project and a new venture. It's to do with it's to do with like your skill, but then again at the same time, this new project and this new venture, it's actually going to make your dream come true. And on another note, when it comes to March, you're going to have a really positive message about your finances, about your financial financial stability. This is gonna like kind of put you in even better mode when it comes to your understanding that you should start a new project and new venture. When you have this positive message about your finances, this is going to be a sign, okay, I definitely need to start this. This is kind of gonna put you further, this is gonna put you forward even more, if you know what I mean, you know. So this is why this is going to be so important, my gorgeous Libra, indeed. By the time you get to April, 1, 2, 3, 4, by the time you get to April, you know, it's really important for you to understand that you are gonna be challenged by somebody. Somebody it's gonna be challenging you here. And you need to kind of like really understand that the person who's gonna be challenging you, it's like you just need to be completely kind of honest. It's to do with somebody who is very strong when it comes to their energy. Is to do with somebody who is like some kind of a person of an authority. So this particular person of an authority, you need to understand, it's like, you know, sometimes, you know, people of an authority, just because they are a person of an authority, they are kind of intimidating in their own way. Like certain people can be very, very intimidating, and it's a lot to do with their energy, it's a lot to do with their karma. But the problem with the people who are very intimidating, you know, when we talk to them, they seem to take over. We find ourselves somewhere slightly different purely because their energy is so strong, and us subconsciously we just want to get away from them. So that's why we stopped thinking about what they are telling us. People who are very intelligent, people who are so intimidating, for example. So a natural reaction is just like to kind of move on and go somewhere else where the energy is better, for example. But on another note, it does affect our way of thinking, and when it happens, you know, we don't respond in the way that we would normally respond. So this is why this is so important for you to understand that when you find yourself challenged by somebody who is in an authority, it's just, I can't explain how important it is for you to basically be yourself, how important it is for you to say everything that's on your mind. And I'm not saying that you should row, you should argue, you should swear or anything like that. No, baby, no. All you need to do is just be completely honest about the specific situation. That's all you need to do, my gorgeous Libra. And at the same time, you just need to kind of defend and protect your position. You need to stand your ground. Okay, you need to stand your ground, and by standing your ground, I mean that you need to just be completely honest and completely open about what exactly are you going to be talking about. You need to be completely honest. The more honest you are, the more you're gonna get out of it. The more you keep in, the less you're gonna get out of it. Why? Because later on you are going to have a really interesting something really unusual, something really interesting is going to happen to you. And what's going to happen to you, it's going to like kind of inspire you. What is going to happen to you later on, you're going to realize that you reached milestone with something really specific, with some kind of achievement. You're going to become aware of like a really important achievement later on, where you will realize that you're reaching milestone, and you will realize, you know, it's to do with a solid foundation, you know, that has been laid. And you're also going to realize, you know, there is so much that can be now built upon. But if you weren't honest completely, you wouldn't kind of be as open-minded when it comes to this situation. And when I say you wouldn't be as open-minded, is now this is going to be the time where you're going to realize that you need to mix and blend together now to create something new. It's a lot about mixing and blending things together in order to create something new. This is to do with the certain things that you have learned. You've learned so many things over the last few years, you know, and these things that you've learned over the last few years are now going to start to coming into an effect when it comes to that particular situation. So this in itself, it's going to open your eyes, and you are going to find yourself on a very interesting path where you're going to see things from a completely different angle, in a completely different light. And this is ever so important, especially when we are making a really big life choices. You are going to make an absolutely massive, beautiful, big life choice when it comes to this month. And this life choice that you are going to make, it's gonna be absolutely mind-blowing indeed, because it's going to improve your whole quality of your life, my gorgeous Libra. Because what you're gonna do also, you are going to protect your own energy, and to protect our own energy, it's ever so important indeed. Okay, so the next month, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the next month that I'm gonna be talking about, it's going to be May. So now in May, in May, my gorgeous Libra, absolutely fantastic, bold idea you are going to have, because this bold idea which you are going to have, you know, it's an important, bold idea when it comes to problems that you're gonna be dealing with. There are certain problems that you are gonna be dealing with that are gonna be on your mind, and you're gonna be like, oh my God. Okay, so May, they're gonna be specific problems that you're gonna be dealing with. A lot is gonna be on your mind, and you are going to really surprise yourself with the idea that you're actually going to have. This idea that you are going to have is directly going to attack those problems. These ideas that you are going to have are also going to be connected to you kind of talking and debating a lot, expressing yourself. And also this bold idea that you're going to have, which is directly going to attack problems that you're going to be facing, are going to be also confirmed by somebody really close to you. It's got these bold ideas are going to be highlighted by somebody very close to you, somebody ridiculously important to you, who is going to be very proud of you and very pleased. What did you come up with? So even if you don't notice yourself, it's going to be highlighted by somebody very close to you, somebody who knows you more than you know yourself, my gorgeous Libra. So you will know there is a bright light shining right there. And so this bold idea that you're going to have, it's bringing, you know, a completely different perspective on what do you need to pose, what do you need to delay, and what do you need to wait with. But it's also bringing a different perspective when it comes to some kind of voluntary sacrifice that you are going to need to make. Okay, this voluntary sacrifice is something that was making you powerless, believe me or not, especially when it comes to things that you should be ambitious with, especially when it comes to things that you should have a drive and focus, you know, with already, especially when it comes to things that you should be confident about. So now this is going to play an important role when you are going to finally start having things in control. Absolutely brilliant. This is to do with an important willing direction taking place, my gorgeous Libra. The next months that I'm going to be talking about, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next months that I'm going to be talking about, it's going to be the month of June indeed. When it comes to the month of June, you know, there is going to be like a really some kind of important gathering. It's going to happen when it comes to the month of June, a very important gathering. And when it comes to that gathering, my gorgeous Libra, what is actually going to happen, somebody is going to inspire you. It's to do with an important gathering in the month of June, and somebody is going to inspire you. You're going to become so enthusiastic about something, but you're also going to, when it comes to the month of June, you know why also the month of June it's going to be so important to you, because this is going to be the time of your own independence. Okay, because now you will realize something really specific, but especially when it comes to something that you have been working on for such a long time. Now you're gonna realize that this is going to become a way more successful than you actually thought, you know. And it's a lot about you, you know, like realizing, oh my God, something is going to happen where you're really going to enjoy this victorious feeling victorious feeling of your own independence, but this is all coming through your hard work. This is all coming through things that you have been working on. But the bottom line is, this is really, really, really going to mean to you so much. And also, when it comes to the month of June, my gorgeous Libra, let me tell you something. Okay? When it comes to the month of June, this month, it's gonna be mind-blowing. I know I've just was talking about your success, but let me tell you, maybe this was the first thing that I should have actually said instead of telling you about a social gathering. But there is gonna be an important social gathering, and you're gonna love it, you're gonna enjoy yourself, and somebody is going to inspire you so beautifully. But what is going to be the main thing which is going to happen in June is the phone call or a news or a message which is going to really, really pleasantly surprise you. It's to do with an achievement. It's to do with your own success. It's to do with you feeling so proud of yourself. And here you're gonna be, oh my God, so happy, because it's to do with your own success, and it's to do with something really specific, and this is going to reflect on your finances and your financial situation. And you're gonna be very excited, and you're gonna be thinking in June, what's next? Now it's time to go big, my gorgeous Libra. Go big, go big, go big. This is what's next for you. You need to understand that it's to do with your success and your accomplishment, but now you need to flow with things freely. So now you need to come up with something like a kind of what is going to be the next stage of that, because we are always like progressing, at every single part of our spiritual journey. We are always moving on, we are always evolving, we are always growing. So you are going to find yourself thinking, what's next? But I just like the vibration that I'm feeling, the excitedness that I'm feeling, how positive you're gonna feel, absolutely brilliant. The next month that I'm gonna be talking about, my gorgeous Libra, it's gonna be the month of July. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the month of July. So when it comes to July, my gorgeous Libra, you are going to really kind of find yourself being freshly inspired for something for the first time in your life. What is actually going to freshly inspire you? It's also part of an important new direction. Listen to me very carefully. You're gonna come across something, and something is gonna inspire you for the first time of your life in July 2024. Yet again, this is a very powerful number when it comes to our spirituality, when it comes to our intuition. So it's like a lot about, us paying attention to our spirit, us paying attention to synchronicities, us paying attention to signs, us paying attention to omens. This is all what the number of 7 brings. It really opens your eyes, but it helps you to reconnect with yourself on a personal, a spiritual level. So there is a reason why you're going to feel so freshly inspired by something in July, my gorgeous Libra. And that in itself, fresh inspiration, this is to do with a new direction, slowly but surely coming in, that is going to make you feel enthusiastic when you're thinking about, but you're also going to understand that there are things that you're going to need to explore as well. And you're still going to be like kind of, no, maybe I'm not too sure still, but naturally you're going to go into your Libra mode. You're going to be, shall I do it? Shall I not? 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 You're going to go into your Libra mode. You're going to be weighing on things, and then this big mama is going to happen. You are going to hear some kind of a breaking news on the outside, which are going to be completely ludicrous, crazy, unbelievable what you're gonna hear, but then you're not gonna be surprised whatsoever, because something is at the end of the day going to be confirmed to you. And what is going to be confirmed to you is gonna really kind of give you that missing spark when it comes to you like taking this seriously, and most certainly you are. So this in itself, it's really kind of going to you know, this new direction, it's also going to make you aware of the fact that, you know, maybe you are, and you are trying, and you have been trying to fit in somewhere where you don't fit in anymore. So you have to be honest with yourself, you know, you have to be honest with yourself, because this is going to lead towards you making a very kind of unusual, interesting, but ever so important life decision. But it's more about you kind of realizing that you maybe have been dishonest with yourself lately, for example, and you kind of have found yourself within the place or within the area where you just kind of don't feel and don't think that you fit in anymore, you know. So you just need to see what this is, where this is coming from, and where this is alive, where the actual life is calling you, because your life is going to be reminding you and calling you towards something really specific here. Pay attention to signs and messages and omens, because they're gonna be absolutely everywhere, and they're gonna be guiding you along the way. And in fact, the fact that you're gonna realize that, you know, to be quite honest with you, when you realize that where you don't fit in, maybe it's to do with people, maybe it's to do with a person, maybe it's to do with an area, whatever this is, as soon as you realize this, you will kind of know which steps to take when it comes to that new direction. This is the part of you knowing which steps to take, like that particular realization. But you really kind of gonna become later on even more so when it comes to that new direction. There is going to be the new later on, right at around the end of the month of July, you are gonna become aware of a very interesting and important opportunity. And this opportunity is to do it's definitely to do with something really financial, okay? And that opportunity is the part of which steps do you need to take in order to kind of like get along with this new direction in life. I hope this is not too confusing. So by the end of the month of July, financial opportunity that you are going to have, you need to understand that this is the part of the new direction, because it may not be as obvious like I'm saying now, but by the end of this month you will have a new financial opportunity, and that financial opportunity is actually the part of this new direction, okay? So this is why this is so important. You will know what this is, because it's a lot to do with you being able to express some kind of a beautiful gift of yours as well. So now, you know, you are slowly but surely gaining momentum, and this is all about the beginning of an important expansion. But then at the same time, on one hand, it's you being again committed to the plan, but then on another hand, it's more about like how much you're gonna start looking forward to what's about to kind of come into your life. Absolutely brilliant. The next month, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The next month is going to be August, my gorgeous Libra. August, you know, you are gonna feel maybe just a little bit negative. You are gonna have maybe a bit of like you're gonna feel a little bit self-restricted. You're gonna feel a little bit insecure, and maybe you are going to feel a little bit isolated as well. You are gonna be thinking that, you know, maybe you have fallen into a certain route. Maybe you're gonna be thinking that you have been taking certain things for granted, and that in itself was kind of making you impulsive about what exactly you're gonna be thinking about, because, you know, there is, you know, you will be just thinking about the fact that you're gonna go like really deep, and you're gonna be thinking that you have been taking certain things for granted. And it's nothing unusual, because it kind of helps us to kind of go into deep thinking mode and to explore the very dark parts of ourselves, and this helps us to bring certain things to light. There's nothing wrong about it whatsoever. This is needed, because you're gonna realize that you need to kind of like fix something with somebody really specific. All this is gonna open your eyes, and it's gonna make you aware of one specific person whom you're gonna need to talk to, somebody who maybe you had a bit of disagreement with prior this moment in time, but this person is going through something very, very dark, very, very negative. very, very unhappy, and this person is dealing with something so dark and negative and personal, and prior, this moment in time, they've taken this on you, and then you're going to be reminded of that person immediately. You need to fix this, you need to fix something, in between you and that person before it's too late. Dark Lala coming in. Now, I didn't mean to say before it's too late, but you know what I mean. You're gonna need to fix this, because it's to do with somebody who has done something to you or said something to you, but you shouldn't take it personal, because they are going through something ridiculously difficult. And when you start talking to this person, you are gonna find out exactly what they are going through, and everything is gonna be fine at the end. But then again, it's to do with a certain information this person is actually going to tell you, and this certain information that this person is going to tell you, it's going to blow you away, but at least you will know what to watch for and what to do in order to protect yourself. Indeed. And also, when it comes to the month of August, absolutely brilliant. When it comes to the month of August, you are going to have a really enlightening experience. Something so beautiful, it's going to happen to you, like really beautiful. You are going to have a really gorgeous, out of this world, enlightening experience, and what is going to happen to you, it's not only like a really beautiful, enchanting, enlightening, a gorgeous experience. Something is going to happen to you, and you're going to feel so good. Something is going to happen to you, and something is going to open your eyes. Something is going to happen to you, and something is clearly going to make you aware of what exactly is missing in your life. Something is going to happen to you in August, when it comes to that enlightening experience, and you are going to feel so inspired. Such an inspiration, like, oh my God, this inspiration, it's going to bring a whole new energy into your life. My gorgeous Libra, you must not ignore this whatsoever, because it's so important. So it's not like whether you're going to ignore this or not. This is going to happen to you, but what is going to inspire you, it's bringing the whole new beautiful, gorgeous energy into your life, my gorgeous Libra. And this is ever so important, because this is going to be an important moment when you are going to align, but it's also going to help you to navigate distractions, along the way. Absolutely important, my gorgeous Libra. So much. The next month, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The next month is going to be September. Oh my gorgeous Libra, what is happening? Stranger in the night, Liberina in the morning, stranger in the night, my gorgeous Liberina, stranger in the night, my Liberina, my gorgeous Liberina. What are you going to be up to? September is going to be full of fun. Oh my goodness, September, it's gonna be amazing. September is gonna be the time when you're gonna enjoy yourself, where you're gonna be spending lots of time with people. You're gonna be attracting very gorgeous and beautiful people into your life. You're gonna have so much fun in September, and you deserve this so much. There are so many new people that you are going to meet when it comes to September, but most importantly, there is somebody very important about to enter your life, my gorgeous Libra. Somebody really beautiful is about to enter your life. You are gonna fall in love like never before. This person will understand you like no one else ever understood you before. You're gonna meet this person completely unexpected, like, oh my God, completely unexpected, the moment in time when you least expected, of course, but it's gonna happen at a time when you are having some kind of a fun. When you meet this person, not only this person is gonna be both gorgeous inside out, my gorgeous Libra, but this person is also gonna be keep on inspiring you with certain things. There is so much that you're going to be sharing with this person. But then again, when you meet this person and see this person, you wouldn't think it's somebody who has so much in common with you. But then the more you talk, more you're gonna be like, oh my God, where have you been my whole life? My goodness, where have you been my whole life? You know, you're not gonna be able to believe how much do you have in common with this person. But you're also, after a couple of days of knowing this person, you're gonna feel like you've known this person your whole life. This person is gonna change your whole life forever, I'm telling you. So on a when it comes to romance, when it comes to love and things like in relationships, my gorgeous Libra, somebody gorgeous is about to enter your life, and this person is gonna be like no one ever before. And this person is also with the same strength and power, going to make a really huge impact on your life. You're going to learn so much to this person, and this person is going to learn so much from you as well. So if you're single and ready to mingle, my gorgeous Libra, somebody very special, it's about to enter your life in September 2024. Like, oh my God, you're really going to understand each other, like absolutely brilliant. And if you are not ready to be in relationship, if you don't want relationship, if you are in a happy relationship, if you are married or you don't want to have a relationship, you just don't want it, you know what I mean? Then it still means that somebody very special is about to enter your life, but this is going to be like a friend. This is going to be somebody who understands you, somebody who gets you in terms of spirituality and in terms of so many other things. You know, this person is going to make a beautiful impact on your life as well, but it's also to do with somebody who you're going to meet completely randomly, who you are just going to be like, where have you been my whole life? Like a friend, like a spiritual friend. But you're also going to realize why this person is going to be so special is when you talk, very often you will say certain words at the same time, but you're also going to realize that you have got something really specific. You've been together like from a long time ago, and you're going to be like, oh my God, you're sharing some kind of like experience, and this is going to mean to both of you so much as well. So you're going to learn so much through this person. This person is bringing a very, very powerful and colorful energy into your life. There is so much that you're going to realize that you will need to explore through this person, you know, and you will reconnect with yourself on a social level as well. This person is gonna like kind of help you to walk into a whole brand new world, and you're gonna realize so many possibilities that you did not even know existed, let alone how you're gonna feel once you're facing them. So much closer to the so many beautiful things in life you will be as soon as you connect with this particular person. Absolutely brilliant. So either way, whether it's like a stranger in the night or just like on a friend level, somebody very, very specialini, it's coming into your life in September. Okay, so now the next month, it's of course going to be October. The next month, it's going to be October, and I just love it how you're gonna find yourself like ooh la la, turning your little lifey around in October. And I'm not saying that your life was the other way around or whatever, but all I can say to you that in October you're going to turn your life around. You're gonna be focusing full on your health. You're gonna be focusing full on like on healthy food. You're going to be focusing full on a perfect diet, and in fact I can see you like being full on like kind of focusing on your health and things like that when it comes to October. But it is to do with a new stage starting, so it's maybe to do with your diet, or it's to do with your fitness, or it's to do with your exercise. It's all this together. I will say that it's going to play an absolutely tremendous tremendous part and tremendous role when it comes to your whole life, because this in itself, it's also going to help you to turn certain things around as well in terms of energy. You know, the month of October, you're gonna be full of energy, but I like it how the new life is going to begin. Where you're gonna find yourself, it's gonna be very, very beautiful in terms of your surroundings, but also when it comes to you finally feeling so happy and optimistic and content, and everything is gonna start making sense in October. Everything, when it comes to the certain people in your life, when it comes to the things that you're doing, but most importantly, when it comes to you like really enjoying this new healthy side of you taking over. And I'm not saying that you weren't healthy, I'm not saying that you did not eat like a really healthy food, and I'm not saying that you didn't exercise. Please trust me, no baby, no. I'm just saying that you're just gonna start taking things so much more seriously, but in a good way, but not over serious, you know, or not like too much, you know, when it affects your balance and then you become too much. No baby, no. It is just this enjoyment that I'm seeing that you are going to have, and there is so much that you're gonna start doing, you know, in terms of like maybe trying certain herbs and trying certain vitamins, and you're just gonna go on the whole next level, and you will be able to realize how much is this actually helping you and how much better you're actually feeling, in what mood this actually puts you. You will be able to feel this, my gorgeous Libra, and this is gonna be absolutely brilliant. And there is gonna be an important decision that you're gonna make here in terms of your health as well, you know. And this decision that you're gonna make in terms of your health, you know, it's gonna be important for you, because you know it's at the same time, you know, it's creating, you know, this inner harmony in itself. But then on another hand, you know, it's going to help you to look beneath the surface when it comes to other things in life, because clearly this balance is ever so important when it comes to us seeing things clearly, but also when it comes to us realizing that we are reaching momentum in life as well. So we are able to pay attention to other things as well, but these things are so important. So whatever this is, like, this is, you know, part of this beautiful energy which is gonna rejuvenate you and motivate you to keep on going forward at a time where you maybe wouldn't, at a time when maybe you will stumble upon. So this is why the energy is really, really important. And also, when it comes to October, my gorgeous Libra, when it comes to the October 2024, you know, you are really gonna become very, very curious about learning something. Okay, so when it comes to October 2024, you're gonna become very, very curious about learning something. And you know, what you are gonna become curious about learning, it is going to bring a really bright prospects into your life already by the end of December 2024. So when it comes to October, there is something that you will want to learn so badly, so badly, so badly. You will see something, you will come across something, and you're gonna feel, oh my God, I wanna learn this, I wanna learn this, and you're gonna jump into it immediately. You're gonna jump into it, you know, and what you want, you know, what you want to learn, what you're going to become curious about in October, what are you going to become, what are you going to become curious about, something about learning something, you know, in October, so in October, you're going to become extremely curious about learning something. You're not going to be able to, like, really ignore this whatsoever, but by the end of December 2024, you're already going to have an important opportunity. Okay, so do not ignore, you know, when we become so curious about something, when we randomly want to learn something that we come across and we feel so passionate, we feel that spark within, do not ignore it. Do not ignore it. This is the part of your destiny. This is bringing you an important key. You have no idea where this is going to take you. So don't ignore this, where you're suddenly going to feel so passionate about learning. As I said, by the end of December, you're already going to have a big opportunity. You have no idea where this is actually going to take your life. You have no idea. Oh my God. So please just go with it. The next month, my gorgeous Libra, it's going to be November. In November, you are going to be facing a very you will be in November, you will be thinking about some kind of a plan. Okay, November, it's all about this plan that you're gonna be thinking, okay, I'm ready to go. Okay, you're gonna be developing, and you're gonna be thinking at the same time, and you're gonna be having a clear plan. You will really be thinking in November, how much do you want to move forward with your life? You will be thinking a lot, how much do you want to move forward with your life, and you will choose to move forward with your life. That in itself is going to require from you to leave your comfort zone, and that's exactly what are you going to do at that moment in time when you become aware of it. And on top of that, there are some secrets that are going to come out. There are some secrets that are going to come out, and these secrets are going to play a brilliant and important role when it comes to you deciding to make a choice that otherwise you would find a very difficult. So these secrets are going to be playing role when it comes to you, like, these secrets that are going to come out, because of these secrets that are going to come out, your spirit is going to start rising, and you're going to feel very strong and positive vibes towards the choice that otherwise and so far you would have found very difficult. My Lord, you are about to break free. The biggest moment of liberation of your entire life, the biggest moment of freedom, my gorgeous Libra, of your entire life. It's going to happen in November 2024. I'm not really surprised it's November, huh? You know why? Because November, double 11, double mama. It's all about your spiritual awakening. It's all about moving on. It's all about having this boomish energy to go, for the path that normally you would contemplate forever. This is brilliant. And November is bringing you the biggest liberation of your life. The next month is gonna be December. My gorgeous Libra, the next month is gonna be December 2024. Now, the next phase of your life is going to begin the moment in time where, on one hand, you will have a really positive experience, which is this positive experience, which you are going to have right at the beginning of December. It's going to make you feel happy. It's going to make you feel joyful. It's going to make you feel optimistic. This positive experience that you are going to have, it's bringing a clarity into your life. As something that was exposed, something that was hidden, you're about to become fully aware here. So what you're going to become fully aware of, this clarity that you are going to have, you need to understand that the moment in time you become aware of this clarity, the next phase of your life is about to begin. The part of that clarity is that the end, it's over. Something bad is over. Something bad is coming to an end. Something bad came to an end. Something bad is over. The moment in time you realize this, one phase came to an end. Another phase is about to begin. The moment in time you realize this, you need to understand you just entered a very important transition. And which means that very soon after that moment in time, you are going to have absolutely fantastic victory and achievement and clear progress. You are going to become aware. You are going to have this message and information which is going to put you in a good mood instantly because of this victory and achievement and success this in itself is going to show you a clear progress. But then again, this is going to be well-deserved recognition, my gorgeous Libra, indeed. So now when it comes to that well-deserved recognition, this is gonna, oh my God, this is bringing such a hope into your life. But at the same time, this is also going to going to be like the time where, it's some kind of birth of some kind of creation. It's going to be going on, and you will know that, what is going to bring like a huge potential into your life. What you will be aware of is going to bring a full potential in your life. This is something that you need to follow, and trust me, my gorgeous Libra, this is going to be absolutely obvious indeed. Okay, my gorgeous Libra, happy new year 2024. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I wish you all the best, my gorgeous Libra. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.